I call the next part of the Dinner Special podcast the pressure cooker. I'm going to ask you 7 fast and fun questions that we want to know your answers to. Are you up for it?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. Number 1, which food shows or cooking shows do you watch?
Well, I hardly watch TV. I don't have cable. But recently I've gotten into Mind of a Chef on Netflix. I've only seen season 1, so it's all about David Chang, and he's just like kind of blowing my mind with his ideas. So that's been fun.
Awesome. Number 2, what are some food blogs or websites we have to know about?
Well, my friend Tessa has a really awesome gluten-free baking blog. She has convinced me that gluten-free baked goods can be super tasty, and she works really hard on them. So I would say Salted Plains. That's the name of the blog. And then I recently found this, I met with a researcher from Harvard at this like Peanut Institute thing, and she told me about a newsletter that Harvard sends out that has like really solid nutrition advice in it. So I would say subscribe to that. I'm drawing a blank on the name, but I can get it to you.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Number 3, who do you follow on Pinterest, Instagram, or Facebook that make you happy?
I'm kind of a sucker for the Instagram accounts that are full of animals. So I like the Doggist on Instagram, and I like Esther the Wonder Pig.
Wow.
It's this pig that these 2 guys adopted thinking it was going to be a little pig, but it's like a giant pig.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so they even moved to a farm so she'd have more space, and they
Wow.
dress her up. And I watch my friend's little girl some afternoons, and we always catch up with Esther the Wonder Pig.
Wow. I'm going to definitely have to check that one out.
Yeah, it's funny.
Cool. Number 4, what is the most unusual or treasured item you have in your kitchen?
I can't say I have anything super unusual. I have this little spatula with a little wooden handle that I kind of inherited from my grandmother. And I never really got to cook with her when I was born, but my dad said she was always walking around with that spatula in her back pocket. So I'm pretty attached to that one.
Awesome. Number 5, name one ingredient you used to dislike that you now love.
I used to dislike fennel. I really like it now.
Yeah. Was it the licorice thing that you weren't so sure of before?
I am so sure that my mom never put fennel on the table. But I've had it. If you slice it super thin, it becomes like really palatable and kind of a surprising ingredient to add to salads. So I like it raw too. Yeah.
Perfect. Number 6, what are a few cookbooks that make your life better? I know you mentioned a couple a little bit earlier, but are there some cookbooks that make your life better?
Yeah, well, I would definitely reiterate America's Test Kitchen, the vegetarian cookbook. I also really love the Vegetarian Flavor Bible, which also came out recently. It's like a flavor thesaurus, and I use it just for almost everything. If I'm wondering what to do with tomatoes, I'll open it up and review what goes well with tomatoes.
Right.
What else? I mean, honestly, I just have the most enormous pile of cookbooks, and it's kind of just rotating inspiration.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah.
Number 7, the last question. What song or album just makes you want to cook?
I would say anything by Otis Redding kind of just makes me want to like move around a little bit and kind of hop around in the kitchen.
Perfect. Well, congratulations, Kate. You have officially survived the pressure cooker.